channel, guys. It's been a while since I've posted any videos. I've been quite busy travelling, seeing this great country, and recently we have stopped for a while, hence why not much content's been put up. We're living on a farm, doing the harvest just outside of Esperance, WA. Something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I thought we'd do some long-term reviews on some products that we're using while we're travelling, just to give some feedback. One, to you guys, to make a bit more of an informed decision on some of these products, and also if the actual companies are watching as well, they might take some of the feedback and make their products better. So first thing I'm going to do are the Tread Caravan Levelling Ramps. So we purchased these ourselves out of our own money before we left. We had the standard cheap red load levelers that broke quite easily. Not load levelers, Caravan Levelling Ramps. I keep getting it wrong. So these are the Tread. I'll say from the get-go, so I don't repeat myself 1,000 times, these are Australian made. So not only are you supporting an Australian company, they are made here, giving us a job, which is great, fantastic. So I'll start. This is how they arrive when they come. They pack up nice and compact. They all clip in together. When you want to use them, they just pop apart like that. These are your wheel chocks, which they just slide either way, pop off. They have your ribs, which line up with the ribs on here. So your wheel comes back, locks them into place. Perfect, really good. Now, the way they're designed for tandem axle trailers as well. So these, without this part, fit between the two wheels. So in front of the front wheel, in between the wheels, both wheels up, chock on, let it roll back. It's not going to go anywhere. They do give you a rough idea, so 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100 mil of lift. They work perfect. And as you can see, I've got this old, which I think everybody's got. Just to give you an idea of the width. And this is where I think they just work so much better. Is all these off-road caravans that most of us are running around in nowadays, they don't run these little 185 tyres like the caravans used to nowadays. They're all getting like 245, 265, big off-road tyres. These fit the tyres, a lot more surface area, a lot more traction. On our old set, like these have got the ribs as well. They're supposed to lock in. Every time we tried it, this just spat out the back, and the caravan someone thought the caravan was rolling away. We've never had that issue with this. Once that's on there and the wheel comes onto it, it just pushes down onto it and it locks in. So it's really, really good. And if you're only putting one wheel up, if you've only got a single axle van, you can leave that connected and you can use this one, and it gives you a little bit bigger footprint. But they are designed to come off, so for tandem trailers, tandem caravans, so they can be used that way. So obviously they lock on there. As you saw, travelling wise, they mount like that. There's 4 little lugs that you just line up, and they just push in, lock in, away you go. So this side of things, perfect. We've had no issues. These parts, they come designed, there's 4 holes on each side, they lock in there. So these are designed dual purpose. First purpose is when they're locked into here, they give you some extra height. You can take the other side, bang bang if you need extra height. Or, as you can see, they've got the cutout for your stabiliser legs, so they can go underneath the stabiliser legs if you're in sandy, muddy conditions, stop them from sinking in. I use them a lot for the jockey wheel. Jockey wheel sits in there, sort of locates it and can stop the jockey wheel from wandering around while you're trying to wind it up. Now, this is the only problem I have with the product. As you can see, all 4 of them, the little lugs that they have all broken. Broken, deformed, yeah. And that was the first time we utilised them like this to give us a little bit extra height. Drove the Caravan on, everything was all good. Drove the Caravan off and they'd all moved and all done that. And I have to say, before the Caravan went on, they were definitely locked in there 100%. So, I don't know, as I said, these are over 12 months old. I don't know if Tread have bettered this version, changed it, made them stronger. I don't know, but if they are watching it, that is probably the only fault I have with this product. Other than that, fantastic Australian made product. So, another use that I found for this in this configuration, 2 uses. If you need to get extra height out of your jockey wheel, I've sat that on there. Jockey wheel gives you extra clearance. You can wind it up a lot higher if you need to, if you're in a bit of a hollow or something like that. We have a 200 series Land Cruiser, as most of you are probably aware of. It has a GVM upgrade, so obviously it's higher. I'm only running the standard jack, which works perfectly on the rear axle, but on the front, it cannot get enough height out of the standard without putting it under somewhere dodgy, which is just unsafe. So what I do, that goes underneath the car, jack sits on top of here, winds up, gives you a nice, big, stable, firm platform for the jack to sit on. It's great if you've got to jack it up on uneven, loose surfaces like dirt, grass, sand, or anything like that. That works for us. It won't work for everybody, but in our instance, it works perfectly, and I've used it countless times for that. If I didn't have these, I wouldn't have been able to take the wheel off the car. Not that we've ever had a flat, it's just for maintenance and rotating tyres and all that sort of stuff, keeping up on maintenance and that while we're on the road. So, getting back to another thing, like with these used to get extra height, trick we have found if we need extra height when we're using these is we have the Tread recovery boards on the car. I just pull them off the roof of the car, sit them on the ground, then put these on, and that gives us enough height. It actually gives us more height than what these would do, and it also makes it a lot more stable, and it's also great when you're on sand because it gives you that much bigger footprint, stops these from sinking down into the sand. So they're just a couple of little tips. Bit of feedback. As I said, we got these from Anaconda. They're available everywhere now. We bought these when they just first come out. I've seen them everywhere. Online, Anaconda, BCF, I'm pretty sure Super Cheap have them. Yeah, everywhere. So if you're in the market for a set of new Caravan Levelling Ramps, I nearly said it again, get out and buy a set of these. Not only are they a good Australian made product, they're made strong. Like, I've abused these. You know, they got a few dents and marks on them where rocks have been underneath them and the Caravan's been on them, but they still work the way they're intended to do, and they are super, super strong. So, cheers guys, thanks for watching. If you could hit the like on this video, give it a thumbs up, it really, really helps us. Same with if you subscribe to this video, it really helps us grow the channel. Any feedback, questions, even let us know. If you don't like these videos, or let us know, because if you don't say, hey, your videos are crap, you need to change something, we'll just keep doing them. Here we go. So thanks guys, and we'll see you on the next one. As I said, I'm going to sort of do a bit of a series on these things, not these, but on a whole list of products that we're running while I've got the time. So see you on the next one.